What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the TVP Lounge. Here for another Friday of good vibes, good energy, and to just chill with cool folks. Hope all of y'all are doing well this Friday. It is crazy. We are halfway through October. Time is not waiting for nobody. Time is not waiting for no one. So I hope y'all are making every day count as you should. Let me flip this screen around. I had to do some audio work before I set it up just to make sure everything was good. There we go. What's up, good people? What's going on in the chat? We got some early super chat. Shout out to Tina. 2 early super chats. Thanks so much for the port. Said good. Tina says good to see you. Hope all is well. Likewise. Hope everything is good with you. Thanks again for the love and support. Tamar, what's going on? Rodney, what's up with you, man? Say I don't have long. 25th to the 29th to Vegas. Oh yeah, that's right. Listen, a lot of people gonna be in this stream today or that's in here right now. It's only a couple weeks away till Halloween weekend. Like, think about this. It was like June when we was talking about TVP weekend, the Halloween weekend, and all of the back and forth. And look at us now. 2 weeks. Time's not waiting for nobody. So I really hope y'all making every day count. Not taking no day for granted. But that's what's up. I hope you enjoy your stay. We love all year round here. For Hillian, what's going on? Welcome to the lounge. Good to see you. I see the emojis flowing in. That's what I like to see. I like this. Go ahead and get those emojis rolling on in here. I see we already got 5. What's this? 7 already? We got 12 people in here. Man, y'all trying to get this started early? We can. So today we gonna really chill today. I'm gonna really chill with y'all. But there was a couple things I wanted to talk about. I didn't have a big topic for this week. Almost was going to just do my Patreon only stream today, just chill out from the public stream, but that's not fair because I know some of y'all look forward to this entertainment just like I do. So you follow me on my reaction channel. I did a video yesterday about one of the worst hotels, to me the worst hotel on the strip, and then I saw another video from another YouTuber that was talking about another video, and I was like, all right, you know what, we always talk about the good hotels in here. We've done like the best hotels and all of that stuff. But I feel like it's time to start diving into these worst hotels. Let's actually talk about places that we really need to avoid. Every week I got somebody hitting me up about their first time or going back to Vegas for the first time in a long time. So I was like, all right, we all know the goods of Vegas. Let's talk about the bad so they can stay away from it. Because certain places that you don't need to be suckered into. Had somebody who I'm cool with offline hit me up actually going out there Halloween weekend, was asking me about rooms, and I said, see, why I do what I do. Try to save people some money so people don't be paying too much. But before we do anything, we're gonna go ahead, take this shot. If y'all drinking with me, get your shots poured up. If you're not drinking and you might be partaking in some smoking festivities, do what you got to do. We're gonna go ahead and take this shot for this episode of the lounge. Y'all can take that puff, or if y'all just chilling, hope you enjoyed the stream today. Cheers to y'all. Happy Friday. Happy halfway through October. Spooky season in full effect. Cheers. All right. Before we get started, we get y'all opinions first. Y'all know these streams is now interactive. I need consistent engagement going forward. What is the worst hotel to y'all in here right now? Or if you're listening to the replay, shout out to the replay gang, because I do got some replay folks. Shout out to the replay gang. Drop out replay gang below. What is the worst hotel in Vegas? It can be we're gonna say on the strip, because everybody likes to be focused. Let me know what y'all think the worst hotel on the strip is right now. Comment below. I'll give y'all 15 seconds. Let me know what y'all think it is. And if you're coming in here, please hit that like button. YouTube appreciate the likes. We're moving up in the algorithm because of the likes and the shares. So I appreciate y'all showing so much support. But please hit that like button. And I appreciate it. YouTube will appreciate it more. Channel will continue to grow. Community, teamwork, make the dream work. But let's see. All right. What we got coming in here? I see Travelodge has 2 locations on the strip, and they both are below Circus, and I mean way below. See, I'm glad you said that, because that's something that I actually wanted to talk about. Hands down, Travelodge. Gonna try that place that you're talking about. The turkey legs. Oh yeah, Stuff My Turkey is directly across the street from Aria. Yeah, you absolutely need to go there. I'm going there probably twice when I'm out there. I'll be out there the 28th through the 1st. But I definitely be out there twice. Try that, and you gotta go there. Just make sure you don't overdo it, because it might end your trip. It might end your trip, because the food is I love soul food. It's gonna touch your soul, I'm telling you now. They said it's called the Hawaiian Marketplace. When I was filming, I did not know that was what that plaza was called. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but in the Hawaiian Marketplace. But directly across the street, you stand at Aria. That's gonna work out perfect for you. All right, I'm glad we having this conversation, y'all. This is outstanding. So I see a lot of y'all saying Travelodge. I'm gonna guess some of y'all seen Pompsy's video recently, because that was something that also made me want to talk about this too. And then people who commented on the reaction channel said the same thing about Travelodge. So, all right. First things first, Travelodge is not a hotel. Travelodge is a motel. I don't even count Travelodge. That's I've never done a room tour at Travelodge, because ain't nobody trying to stay there, but it's a motel. Travelodge is like Motel 6. It's not a hotel. I don't even classify that as a hotel, nor would I even take that into consideration, because it's not a hotel, and nobody's really staying there. That was one big thing I wanted to point out, because a lot of people were saying that, but it's not a hotel. So I don't qualify Travelodge. If y'all want to put hotels and motels in the same category, then that's a totally different topic, but it's not a hotel, so I wouldn't even say Travelodge. So I'll give y'all another chance now that we're saying that Travelodge is not a hotel, excluding motels. Motel 6, Travelodge, and there's a couple other ones in that area that are actually motels and not hotels. So, for those of y'all who said Travelodge, if you want to keep Travelodge, that's fine. If you want to change your answer, what's the worst hotel on the strip now? Let's see. I saw you said I've been to one, Circus. Okay, Circus, Excalibur. Still gives me PTSD from when I was 7. Now that's hilarious, because this is supposed to be real good for kids. That says a lot. You get a bad room a lot of places in Vegas. My last room at Flamingo was gross. Okay, that is very true. Nobody's perfect. I definitely try to preach that around here. The worst hotel on the strip to me is Tropicana. Wow, all right, that's a first. Okay. Yellow Productions did a video on Travelodge. Yeah, I seen a few videos on Travelodge, but Travelodge isn't even a place I even talk about, because ain't nobody going there, except for some people who might have not the best intentions for things. Okay, so Circus, Excalibur, Casino Royale. And shout out to Waste Not One Night and P4P Sports Entertainment. That's what's up. Shout out to y'all. Welcome to the lounge. All right. Okay, so I see Circus and Excalibur, as we always talk about around here. All right, let's talk about why. I wanted to go more into details, because when I be watching these reaction videos, it be my initial reaction, and it already be long enough that I got to watch and explain. But for people who haven't watched my reaction channel, I got another reaction channel called TVP Reacts. That is my second channel, different from my main channel, so that I can show y'all and y'all can see how I feel about certain things, what I think about certain things, instead of just having to wonder. You can watch it live. We can watch stuff together for all I care. But I got another channel where y'all can see my reactions, and I talk about different videos on YouTube. The Travelodge was the first thing I said. It's a motel. Nobody's ever staying at Travelodge. None of y'all have ever gone to Vegas and thought about actually staying at Travelodge. So that's why I was like, I can't even believe we even having this conversation. Ain't nobody finna go to Vegas and stay at Motel 6. Of all, why would you do that? Excalibur, Circus, that's the only way I would stay at them two, is if it's between them and Travelodge or Motel 6. But you're comparing a hotel to a motel, so that's not really a fair comparison. Excalibur, let's start with Excalibur. I say all the time, I don't like Excalibur. It's old, it smell like Newports, it smell like Marble Lights, it smell like that family member or that friend who you got who smoked a pack a day, never filtered their house, never cracked the window. When you walk in, you just be instantly about to gag. That's what Excalibur remind me of. Them folks, I had a couple of people like that. On top of the hotel smelling horrendous majority of the time, their rooms, not even the rooms being outdated. Like, it's one thing for the room to be outdated, and it's another thing for the room to be outdated and not taken care of. There's always tears in the furniture. There's always stains somewhere. I got multiple room tours. I didn't even highlight those things in the room tour, because I try not to promote negativity. I just try to show y'all what the rooms look like. But there's other YouTubers out here who is having a filming spree on the negative things going on at hotels in Vegas. But Excalibur, I've been to Excalibur 3 times to do room tours. I've been to Circus twice. And a lot of people, or I saw a few people in the video in the comments, they were saying that Circus was worse than Excalibur. And I begged to differ, and I said, because when y'all are going to Vegas, y'all are looking for somewhere to sleep. Stay means sleep. Y'all are looking for somewhere to sleep. And when I look at the rooms that I've stayed at and done videos of at Circus versus the rooms at Excalibur, it's like night and day. And it's one thing to have a bad room, but I've gone on 3 different occasions at Excalibur. All 3 rooms was terrible. So that was strike 1, strike 2 for me. Yeah, I even gave them a strike 3, and strike 3 might have been worse than strike 2. So it's very budget friendly. Of course, that's one thing everybody like to say. Well, it's super cheap. It is. There's a lot of hotels that's cheap. Luxor is cheap and it's right next door, and it's 3 times better than Excalibur. Circus is old, just like Excalibur's old. But Circus is made for kids. Like them having a Excalibur having this themed castle. Like, I don't understand how that plays into how nice the hotel is. That's just eye candy. I told somebody in the comments. I said these theme hotels, it's like clickbait on YouTube. You see something from the outside and it's like, whoa, catch your attention, make you want to go inside. Then you go inside and start watching the video, or you go inside the property, you like, it's not as nice as I thought it was gonna be, or this is not what I thought it was gonna be. Completely change your whole perspective, because you'd be like, the outside gave me a whole different vibe compared to what it is on the inside. Them 2 hotels right there, Excalibur, Circus, yes, bottom 2 worst. I saw somebody say Oyo. I gotta go back to Oyo. I haven't been to Oyo since they was Hooters. Even when Hooters was there, I low key might have considered staying. The only reason I would have considered Excalibur over Hooters was because it was a whole bunch of extracurricular activities. You know, I got to be careful with what I say in these public streams on YouTube now, because of the algorithm. But there's a whole bunch of extracurricular activities that I wasn't necessarily trying to partake in or be around on vacation. So I stayed away from there. And that's something you really don't got to worry about with Excalibur. I mean, hotel itself just have all kinds of smells and vibes, but you ain't got a whole bunch of crazy people doing crazy stuff inside. It's just people on vacation. So when people talk about the budget, I'm like, all right, this is why I started doing Vegas hotel consultations, because number one, I just don't got time to keep talking to everybody no more, nor doing it for free. I just don't have the time for that no more. But you have to consider what $5 to $10 extra could do for your whole trip. For those of y'all who have stayed at Excalibur or Circus and then have stayed at Luxor, or we'll just say Harris or Bally's, the majority of you, and I think we've talked about this on the stream already, if y'all had the option to stay at Excalibur or to stay at Luxor for an extra $10 to $15 a night, or stay at the Link or Harris for an extra $20 a night. And now I'm asking y'all in the chat, y'all had the option to stay at Excalibur or pay $15 extra to stay at Luxor, $20 extra to stay at either Harris or the Link. Are y'all staying at Excalibur, or is y'all gonna pay that $15 to $20 upgrade? Y'all can just say upgrade or stay at Excalibur. Because this is something that I talk to with people all the time. Things look cheap, but for a little bit more, you can get so much better. And it's not always good to just be cheap. Yes, you need a place to sleep. If you want a place to sleep and you don't care about bug bites or stained furniture or quote unquote blood, as some people like to emphasize, then you can stay there. Like, if it's really just about the money and you don't care about what your room look like or what could be or could not be in your room, then hey, do you. I'm not knocking nobody. That don't change how bad the hotel is. So I tell people that all the time. You ultimately have the final say so on where you stay, what you do. That's up to you. You the one spending the money. Well, you ask me my expertise and my advice, aside from just travel, aside from location and stuff on the strip, it go beyond just the room. But, you know, because apparently a lot of people like Excalibur, and I'm still trying to find those people. I ain't found them people. But I seen around that people like Excalibur. I'm like, all right. I know people have stayed there. Some people have not had the baddest experience. It's been alright, but the internet be capping a lot. A whole lot of this stuff going on the internet.
Stop the cap.
You don't be trying to go for it. All right. What do y'all have? Oh, someone said, what a KS, what up, Kelly? What's going on? Do Excalibur have a penthouse suite? They might. I don't know. I've looked through. I don't know. Let's find out. I'll look and check while we on here. Let me go through y'all answers though while I'm doing this. I see Excalibur. You would stay at Excalibur versus Upgrade? I'm gonna ask you about that on the Patreon because you know I got to be careful what I say. Upgrade. Excalibur smells like Winston's and cheap brandy. Upgrade the link, upgrade. So everybody basically saying, okay, I see one say stay at Excal. Okay, so I guess we can say, was that 2? If I understand that correctly, said they would stay at Excal. Smells like an old Western movie. It looked like one too inside. Luxor, but I have stayed at Excalibur and I don't think rooms are that bad. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you had a good stay. That's fine. I ain't got no knock on that. Val, would you stay there again? Since the rooms wasn't that bad, even though you did say you would pick Luxor, you would pay the extra to stay at Luxor. Bally's has went downhill. That's what people keep saying. I was just at Bally's, so I'll be out there in a couple weeks. I'm gonna slide right on through there to see what people talking about. But I was just stayed there recently. So elaborate. Why you say they went downhill? Baja Burrito Excalibur is yummy. Hey, the food might be cool. That's all right. I stayed at Flamingo the majority of the time, but always in an upgraded room. It's not bad, but the location is unreal. I'm guessing that's in reference to. Oh, are you talking about Flamingo? Okay, yeah. I tell people the same thing. I got a new video series I'm about to start doing too on the best rooms at different hotels, and I'm gonna break all of those down. But that's the one thing I talk about with Flamingo. If you stay at Flamingo, gotta stay in the Flamingo room. It's not even. Stay in the Flamingo room, especially for the price difference. It don't make no sense to stay in no other room at Flamingo if it's not a Flamingo room, unless you get in a suite. Southwest has their stuff together this weekend. I'm sticking with them. They had me freaking out last weekend. Oh yeah, okay, all right, that's what's up. Talking about for your trip. That's what's up. Baja's pretty good. All right, okay. So most of y'all said y'all would upgrade. A couple of y'all said y'all would stay at Excalibur. Yeah, it wouldn't even be. It would be a no-brainer to me. Nah, I'm not staying at Excalibur. But it's good to see. John said that Bally's went downhill, and what's crazy is I just got an email from somebody else. A week and a half ago, they were saying the same thing. They said that they had a real bad stay at Bally's, but I ain't really getting no full details. They was just like it was just a bad stay, and they asked me if anybody else, and I'm like, nah, I know like at least 8 people who just stayed at Bally's within the last October, within the last month, all had a great stay. So I said, so yeah, so like just let me know, and they was just like, all right, Excalibur is good for self parking. Okay, I mean, free self parking work, but are you going? That's a debate we always have around here about if you should get a rental car or not. I'm like, self parking is great, but most people who go to Vegas don't drive. They'll do ride share, or they'll catch a cab. The car though. I would stay at Bally's for the price. All right. Lisa, what up, Lisa? Said stayed at Luxor one night after staying at Vidara only because it was like $30 that night, and there was long hair on the shower wall. Would never stay there again. That's that's very unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Which room did you stay in? Lisa at Luxor, because some people have told me that they'll never stay at Luxor unless it's in a tower room. I did a video of the what is that? Those new pyramid premium rooms that they just remodeled. You know, the Bellagio hand-me-downs. And I had somebody tell me they would never stay at Luxor again unless it's in the tower rooms, even considering those remodel rooms. I feel it. All right. But yeah, I wouldn't want to stay there neither. Did they give you another room at least? I hope they gave you another room. I see shot emojis coming in. So y'all ready to take another shot? Y'all go ahead, spam the emojis. There's 33 of y'all in here right now. For those of y'all coming in, please hit the like button. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. The like button, YouTube appreciate the like. So I'm trying to plug it a couple times through the stream. It's helping the channel, the revenue, all of that stuff up. So appreciate y'all for that. Excuse me. What was this? You said, yes, I would stay again, but I didn't like waiting at the elevators. Yeah, them elevators Luxor never a wait. New York has a wait as well on the elevators. Otherwise, I would stay there over Excalibur or Luxor. You talking about New York? Yeah, between them three, I think I would be the same. I would do New York, slightly over Luxor, just for convenience. The Luxor's pyramid rooms, I would probably prefer. I don't know. That's debatable. The park rooms at New York versus the pyramid rooms. Y'all let me know if y'all know. But once we get the rooms, if we talking about the tower rooms, then I would probably consider a Luxor room. We going room for room. But overall, yeah, it's like the vibes and stuff at Luxor mad cool. Same for New York. It's just more convenient to stay in New York. That would be a tough one. Like if I was working with somebody and they was like, should I go with Luxor or New York? It would depend on what the pricing is. If it's over somebody's budget, I'd probably be like, yeah, Luxor's solid. Restaurants are closing at Bally's. Why? We'll find out. I don't know. Anything that's shut down is because of stuff either being sold or just they ain't recovered from stuff being closed down. But it also depends on what the restaurant is too. Some stuff is closing and reopening into something else. Like a couple of Aria restaurants, they closed down and reopened it something else. So that could be what's going on there. Said I caught a room at Harris for $29 for 2 nights. Last time I went, it wasn't too bad. Nah, Harris is very underrated. I've told a lot of people that actually just helped somebody last night. They staying at Harris for Halloween weekend. But I told them the same thing. I was like, all of the rooms at Harris have been remodeled. So all of their rooms is cool. All of them. Every single room is nice. And it's in a real good location. So Harris is a steal. Can't beat that, especially for $29 a night. I would for sure stay at Harris, $29 a night. All right. See my emojis coming in. All right, where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, I need that's 31. Y'all need 4 different people. We'll take the next shot. It's 5:30. All right. In the process. So we talking about Excalibur and Circus Circus. All right, so let's go past Excalibur, Circus Circus. What do y'all think? Okay, we just talked about Flamingo. Which hotel? We're gonna say hotel. I'm trying to stop going to room. It's more to a hotel than just the rooms, even though that's where you stand at. We gonna say Flamingo, Bally's, trying to think of hotels people have brought to me. Flamingo, Bally's. I can't even say the link anymore. Flamingo, Bally's, or Paris. Which one y'all think the worst between Flamingo, Bally's, and Paris? Which one y'all think the worst? I'm gonna see which one y'all think the worst first, and then I want y'all opinion on which one y'all think is the best. Because some people are saying that stuff is going on at Bally's, and I'm gonna have to go see this for myself. I have too many people who've come to me saying that they enjoy Bally's, so a couple people who've had a bad stay. We gotta dive into this and figure out why. But I'm real curious. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think is worse, Flamingo, Bally's, or Paris. Is it being sold? Is what being sold? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Said I drink too much to drive. I do Uber, but I've never tried Lyft, and here it's cheaper. Y'all always do Lyft. I took Uber one time in Vegas, never again. Lyft has always been cheaper when I use it. So, but yeah, that's why I never rent a car too. I drink. I tell y'all that all the time. I drink too much. It's a lot of stuff I haven't done in Vegas because I drink too much. And driving would definitely be one of those. Nor do I want to have to deal with having to pick up a rental car and then driving around and then the parking issue and then having to drop it off. Nah, they can come scoop me up. I stayed in the tower room at Luxor and had a view of a wall. I can't listen. I've had that experience at so many other hotels. I got a room tour. I think one of my room tours at the Link, and I think my room tour, the room tour at Circus Circus, both of them was a view of the wall or some bars outside, like I was in prison. So I know that feeling. And then when I did my room tour at Virgin of the what was it, that Canyon Chamber room I did at Virgin, my view was the building ceiling. So I know that frustration. That'd be the worst. That'd be the worst. All right, let me take this shot. Since we got my emoji, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Appreciate all of y'all who hit the like button. Trust me, it's very much appreciated. But YouTube appreciate it more. So the more y'all do to get in YouTube's good graces, the more YouTube do for me, the more we can do together. Cheers to y'all. Appreciate the love and support. All right, what I said: Flamingo, Bally's, Paris. Which the worst? Cause I know I'm gonna tell y'all what my answer gonna be, but I just got to see what y'all say. I say love Harris. Yeah, Harris is cool. Harris has impressed me a lot over the last few months. Even before they finish their renovations, like the hotel itself is cool. It's a cool vibe. I like Harris. See, Paris, Flamingo. Oh my God, Flamingo. Nah, I'm doing the whole resort. I'm not gonna do rooms. Want the whole resort. Yeah, Mike, to answer your question, Flamingo, Paris is the best. Interesting. Paris has some good food, but it's on the boring side. Okay, Flamingo, Paris is great. Rooms only. Flamingo worse than Paris. Best rooms. Bally's, they so big. That's well stated. I agree 100%. Let's see, Flamingo casino experience is different. Paris best. Then Flamingo and Bally's are worse. Cops are always at Flamingo, it sees. Yeah, they always at Flamingo because of. All right, so I'll let me address that real quick and then I'll talk about mine. The reason there be a lot of cops right there at that little walkway at Flamingo, especially on the weekends, is because pedestrians don't never let people come off the road. So sometimes they'll be there just to like block off the Vegas Strip so that they got to go around. Or sometimes it's so that people don't run over the pedestrians, because some people will be trying to get down that little walk or go down that driveway from the strip in between Cromwell and Flamingo so they can drop people off. And since a lot of pedestrians don't be having no courtesy and letting people go by, some of them just get impatient to be trying to do the most. Like they'll start driving like they gonna hit somebody. And so the police like, nah, we not going for that. So that's one big reason why it be a lot of cops over there. It ain't because it's sketchy or nothing like that. That ain't the case at all. It's just they trying to save some people's life, because I'm telling you, people be in Vegas. Like, even I be in a Uber. Like, this isn't got to a point I done seen more. I be in a ride and people is at the point where y'all know where Paris is. And heck, people at the point where they just don't care. They gonna just start walking across the middle of the street trying to get over to the Bellagio side, literally in the middle of the street. And I'm just like, y'all out y'all mind. Y'all get hit, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you because y'all completely jaywalking. And if y'all go to jail, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. That don't even make no kind of sense. Let me pull up and see this. Somebody asked me if they got presidential rooms. Now, low-key want to say they do, because I was looking to see. I was about to get on a suite spree for my room tours, and I was trying to go through all of the hotels to see what their high-end stuff was. And to answer your question, on this site right now, I just see a 2-bedroom suite. They got a 2-bedroom luxury suite. I don't know if they classify this as presidential, but they 2-bedroom suite is 1,000 square feet. So according to their website, nah, they don't have a presidential suite. But there's always suites that they have available at a lot of the hotels offline. All right. Okay, TVP. So which one works between Flamingo, Bally's, and Paris? And I'm going to just say overall. I know I can break them out. I'll just say overall. If you had to ask me which I think is the worst overall hotel, I know a lot of y'all said Paris is great. I don't like Paris at all. I don't like Paris. I don't like the inside display. Somebody said it's boring. I don't get no type of good. I don't like Paris. I don't. But of those three, I wouldn't say that overall it's the worst hotel. I think if I had to say, I don't know. It's real tough. Vibe wise, Paris is the worst vibe. Rooms wise, Flamingo probably had the worst rooms out of the three of them. Man, I wasn't even prepared to answer this question. All right, overall, I'll say the worst of the three overall. I'm gonna go ahead and say Bally's. I'm gonna say Bally's is probably the worst of the three overall. And I say that because Flamingo have a better pool area than all three. The rooms, there are more room options at Flamingo than Paris and Bali. So even though their rooms are like their 2 tiers is old, their Flamingo rooms and above have been updated. So that kind of helped. But then when you talk about boring, I would say Paris probably slightly more I would say there's more energy in Paris than Bally's. And Flamingo got the best vibe of the three. Like, Flamingo looked the worst. Like, you ask me which one looked the worst, Flamingo looked the worst of all three. But overall, when you look at rooms, the vibe, I'll even say restaurants, and stuff like that, I say Bally's is probably the worst. Their rooms aren't worse than Flamingo's, but everything else, like, I would probably put them a step down. Now, other three, I would stay at Bally's and I would stay at Flamingo before I stayed at Paris. But just overall, I'm not a fan of Paris, but I wouldn't put them worse than Bally's. But vibe wise, if somebody was like when people be asking me where to stay for party and stuff like that, nah. Like, Chateau is at Paris, and I still wouldn't stay at Paris because I like Chateau. Like, I wouldn't stay there, and that's one of my clubs I like to go to. That's how bad the vibe is at that hotel. Nor do I do good gambling. It just ain't it for me though. All right, where I leave off at? Said Luxor has the best music. Just wish their speakers were like Circa music thumps, but most is not as good as Luxor's music. We might have to beg to differ on that. I don't think Luxor play better music than Cosmo. Well, I don't know. If we just saying, well, you compare that to Circa, yeah. Luxor don't play better music than Cosmo. The Link plays better music than Luxor, so I might have to we have to agree to disagree on that one. But Luxor is a vibe, and they do play good music, so I get where you're going with that. But I don't know if I say they play the best music. All right, what did y'all say? We Casino Experience. Oh yeah, I caught that one already. Whole resort Bally's is the worst. Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that. I had luck at Flamingo and Bally's, not so much at Paris. Gambling wise, yeah, I think I'm about to retire from gambling at Paris. The last time I was in Vegas, I gave them one last chance, and it was just, I ain't want no money there. So I think I'm done gambling there. I can't even rock with it, to be honest. So I'm done gambling there. But Flamingo and Bally's, I'm on the plus side for sure at Bally's, and slightly on the plus side at Flamingo. Stayed at Harris, and the room was nice, but somebody had trashed it before us. Light switch on the lamp punched out, and light strip tore off the headboard. Yeah, that's just people being reckless. So their security deposit was gone. Their incidentals was all gone. Hopefully they moved you to another room, Mike. But I'm sorry to hear that. What up, Lee? Said, yo, TVP, finally caught a stream while awake, just on vacation in Spain. Nice. And come back hotel early to tune in. That's what's up. Appreciate you coming in and check out the live stream. I hope you enjoying Spain. I know somebody over there in Spain right now. I can't say too much because they over there on work, so they being low key. But I seen they in Madrid, and it looks very, 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 very nice. So I hope you enjoying yourself over there in Spain. But I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the support. Flamingo does have most cops. All right. I mean, yeah, I explained why. They might. Yeah, they actually might be. I got to think about other hotels. Maintenance came after we were supposed to be out of the room to fix the light, so they know they rented us a messed up room. Okay, yeah. So then they should have put y'all in another room for sure. Flamingo pool and casino vibe is nice. Their base rooms are terrible. Yes, they are. I got a video coming on that soon. Their Flamingo and executive rooms are nice for sure. Yeah, that's something that like I said, I'm about to start another series on that, breaking down these hotels so people can stop getting finessed. It's unfortunate. I do these room tours and I know people still have questions. So aside from my consultations, I'm about to do another video series to help y'all a little bit more. Said Paris base rooms are better than the other two base rooms. I don't know if I agree with that one, Mike. I don't know if I would take the Burgundy room over the resort room. Resort room is considered that's considered a base room now for whatever reason. They got the Jubilee room over their resort room. I don't know if I would take a Burgundy room over the resort room. I don't know about that one. I wouldn't, but okay. I can see your point there. Because they remodeled those, they remodeled to the Burgundy room. So I can see why you would say that. I don't care what anyone says. I've stayed at the Casino Royale before and it was legit, clean rooms, no resort fee, and most importantly, location. Yeah, Casino Royale not bad. It's very sleepable because it's in the middle of a big walkway. Um, like it's nothing huge or big, but it's better than Excalibur and Circus Circus. That's why I don't have it as the worst hotel on the strip. Like not many people go there because it's like hidden. For those of y'all who don't know, Casino Royale, when y'all walk, if you go watch the hotel shortcuts video, you can see it in plain sight. But when you walk out of Harris, it's right there. As you going down the strip before you go to Venetian, like it's right there. And it's that indoor building. You'll see the Outback above, and it's right there before you get to Fat Tuesday. That's where Casino Royale is. But yeah, and they got good drink specials too. So hey, I believe it. No knock. Floors on bottom floor where food court at Bally's are crack. Yeah, I tell everybody anyway, when y'all, unless you just got a fear of heights, when y'all get a room at any hotel, get a high floor. They don't charge you nothing extra for that. You can just ask them for a high floor there. You don't got to do the $20 trip or none of that. If you go into a hotel and you want the best views, get a high floor. And that'll definitely help with the views. And I've learned that because, as y'all have seen in my videos, I told y'all all of my videos, these hotels don't plug me for these videos. I do this on the business side. And some of these rooms would be terrible. Let me rephrase it. For the majority of them. Sometimes a couple of people have reached out and I've got stuff done with hotels. But that's why some of them views in the rooms be like they is, because I book them just like anybody else would. Thank y'all, mods. I appreciate that. I was about to get I greatly appreciate that. And for those of y'all who wondering, this is why I have a Patreon. This is exactly why I have Patreon and why we be vibing on Patreon, because this is just ridiculous. Where we leave off? Oh, said no luck gambling at Paris. Yeah, same here. But Paris been all bad for me. What's going on? Ignatz Benjamin, what up? What up, TVP? I missed the last couple of lives, but we in here today. Appreciate you coming through and showing support. Hope you having a good time today. That's why I leave the replay up so people can catch the replay. But good to see you in here live. Said Spain all right. Weather's good. Been here 5 nights, 5 more to go. We're supposed to be in Vegas now, but at least we got good news that we can come from November the 8th. So I'm booked for New Year's. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. Somebody else had DM'd me about that too and was telling me that I think November is gonna be the clearance for people, cross the water to fly back over here. So that's what's up. I'm so glad to hear that. And New Year's gonna be a great time to make your return. New Year's is gonna be a major vibe. You said besides the promenade, I'm not a fan of the link. Why not? Like, I'm curious. My biggest gripe with the link is the elevator. Somebody had brought up the elevators earlier with what was it, with New York, I think with Luxor. But that's a problem that I have with the link. Like, they rooms is cool and I like the vibe of the hotel, and the promenade is just, the cherry on top. But I can't stand waiting in the elevators. Elevators do be trash sometimes and it be a long wait. But why you don't like the link? I'm real curious. Let us know. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to my minds. Jesus Christ, what in the hell is going on? Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me edit this setting, yo. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to be able to comment no more. I'm sorry. So if you want to drop a comment and you're not subscribed, all right, there we go. All right, let me change I had to change the settings. All right, so if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'm pretty sure most of y'all already subscribed anyway. So that's how we're gonna eliminate all that. So only subscribers can comment. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy out here. Said I love the shortcut video. It came in handy this year. Was 113 2 days in a row. And it was the most humid ever. Yeah, when I filmed that video, when y'all at the beginning of that video, and I'm so disappointed. Because I told y'all I needed 300 likes in the first 3 days. And y'all might have thought I was lying. But all right, y'all ain't gonna see no kind of vlogs like that for a while. Till at least that video still ain't at 300 likes. So I ain't doing no type of vlogs like that, because it was like 114 degrees when I filmed that day. It took me like about an hour or so, and a headache from security. But I wanted to do that because a lot of people didn't even know about them shortcuts, or they didn't know about all of them. Some people knew about certain spots, but some people didn't know about all of them. So yeah, I went back to the room when I got done filming that, and I took a break. I was like, God, that Vegas heat ain't no joke. And now it's about to come back in hand or in handy for the winter time, because now it's about to be burr to some folk out there. So at least y'all know how to stay warm in the winter time. But yeah, it came out pretty good though. I did a poll on Instagram. Shout out to all of y'all too who responded, asking what y'all favorite videos of the year have been, and now that seemed to be a favorite amongst a lot of people. So that's what's up. Excalibur upgraded stairwell rooms are on like the 12th floor. And y'all know what's funny? I posted that in a reaction video when they said that Excalibur was like their rooms was remodeled and right before this C19 situation. And I showed it in the video. I'm like, bro, I did a room tour. I had to make sure and go and look at the rooms, because that was the one that they was in was the Royal Tower, because they got the Resort Tower, which is their base level at Excalibur, and then they got the Royal Tower, which is the second tier. A lot of people probably don't even know that, but they got tiers of rooms at Excalibur. Surprise, surprise if you didn't know. But yeah, that room they was in, I'm like, this is what it looked like in 2019. They didn't do this before the C19 situation. I don't know why they told y'all that. These rooms like this for a while. And the Resort Tower rooms is worse. Well, I tell y'all, man, I just be wanting to see what y'all be seeing. Try to keep y'all up to date if it's any confusion. But yeah, the stairwell rooms, a lot of people asked too, and I touched on it briefly, but the stairwell rooms for at any hotel, because I think it's MGM that have the stairwell rooms. That's the MGM resorts, all the MGM properties. And basically the shower just got it's got a vitamin C filter. So like y'all know what like them purifiers is. The purifiers, them pure joints. I was about to talk about the one that's pure. When you put the purifiers on water, cut it on, and it filters out your water, is supposed to make it more purified. That's all the stairwell rooms is. They have the vitamin C thing to filter out the water in the shower, and then they have the air purifier. Aside from that, the rooms is exactly the same. Let's see. Yeah, can I get some likes? Appreciate all of y'all who in here haven't hit the like button. I got trolls in here today. That's crazy. It's crazy. I won't even gonna stream today on public stream, but I did it anyway. I get hit with some trolls. Can I at least get some likes? I appreciate that. Cause and shout out to my mods. Hey, hold on. Let me pause real quick. Super shout out to my mods. A lot of people ask, why do YouTubers have mods? What is the point, the purpose of a mod? It's for stuff like this. When I'm in the middle of talking about something, I ain't got to stop what I'm doing to engage in childish behavior. So shout out to my mods, and shout out to YouTube for these new settings, because it's another way to stop all that too. But all right, where we leave off at? I guess I need another shot. Let's take here. Y'all drop some emojis. We'll take one more shot before we get up out of here. Patreon folks, y'all already know what time it is. 6:05. We're going to switch on over there and keep it rocking on the Patreon stream. If you want to join the Patreon stream, link is in the description below. $5 a month to avoid trolls and goofy people who ain't got nothing to do with their life except sit behind the computer and cry for some attention. We adults and grown over there, unfiltered. We have fun, we vibe, we chill, and eliminate this nonsense. So y'all can join the Patreon. If not, that's cool. Don't even worry about it. I'll see y'all. We'll continue doing this on Friday. And I'll let y'all decide what we want to do on Patreon. I know we talked about it last week, but I had to think more in depth about it, about streaming Halloween weekend, because y'all know it's TVP weekend. We'll talk more about that. Well, we talked about it last week, but I'll give y'all the final details. I'm gonna start sending emails out probably early next week, just to let y'all know who's gonna be on what. But I'll let y'all decide, because I said I was gonna do the streams on Wednesday. I might consider doing something briefly on Friday. We'll see. We'll talk about that more on Patreon though. All right. Yeah, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. Join the TVP fam. We do this every Friday. Have a good time. You said how many? Oh, if you talking about the hotel shortcuts video, I think it was at like 200 and something. It still ain't at 300 likes yet to this day. It said I think it's almost at like close to 3,000 views, but it ain't got 300 likes. I was very disappointed. I was like, all right, but it is what it is. He said those elevators are the worst. Even the ones behind the main ones are slow. Yeah, I think they might got the worst elevators out of all the hotels on the strip. That's very debatable, honestly. Them elevators at the link. Them elevators is bad. He said, I want to know if there's really vitamin C. That's what they say. That's what they say, because I actually use vitamin C for my skin. Nah, they say that that's really vitamin C in them things. That's what they, it's either false advertisement or it's really vitamin C. So, um, we'll see. You said our Stay Well rooms coming to Cosmo after the MGM takeover. I don't know. That'll be to be determined. I'm just gonna say I hope not. I really, really, really hope not. I don't want them to touch the rooms at Cosmo. Leave the rooms at Cosmo like they is. And let's go ahead and take this shot. I know I'll go through these last couple of comments, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the public stream. So appreciate y'all. Thanks to the mods. Appreciate y'all handling the trolls. Shout out to everybody who's been in here rocking with me the whole time. Shout out to y'all who came in and kicked it with me when you could. Gave me some of your Friday time. I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all who I remember this too. Shout out to y'all who be at the gym listening to me stream. I couldn't believe that when somebody told me that. They be in here tuning in to the TVP lounge at the gym, getting their work in. That's love right there. I appreciate that. So shout out to the fitness folks. Very much appreciated. Cheers to y'all. All right. Go through these last couple of comments and then we're gonna slide on over to Patreon. Link elevators were so bad they had people they had staff directing people to them. Yeah, for sure. Where did we leave? Oh, the link just makes me feel like I'm in a cheap Miami apartment. Whew, nah, but for real, it's probably because when I stayed, it was on a more chill vibe and the link wasn't there. You mean you stayed there when what was that? What was before the link? Was that Imperial Palace? You can't. Nah. Don't tell me that. Have you ain't stayed there since the link was the link? That don't count. Imperial Palace was terrible. Now Imperial Palace was up there with Excalibur. We talk about bad hotels. I was gonna say I got a story time for that. If y'all want a story time on my Imperial Palace, I think I might have talked about that in my story of TVP video from a while ago. We can talk about it on Patreon. That's a Patreon conversation. That was hilarious. That was wild. But yeah, if you ain't been there since it was the link, you gotta actually get a link a try for sure. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, all right. Would you stay in there? Stay well. That's a good question. And she said, hell nah. The link is so busy, there's absolutely no chilling there. Nah, it is a bunch of stuff going on at the link. Well, I call it a party hotel. It's traffic 101. It's like the 101 inside of the link for sure. I just use my own vitamin C. Y'all crazy. All right. You said I spotted Goofy in the last club video. We'll talk about that on Patreon. I was wondering to see if anybody would catch it. If you know, you know. Yeah. We'll talk about that on Patreon too. I was gonna actually ask y'all about that on there anyway, so we'll talk about that when we get on Patreon. But yeah, for sure. Can we talk about how the Giants lost? We absolutely gonna talk about that on Patreon. Told y'all, the area's sick out here. It's tough. I feel bad for y'all. I don't even watch baseball, but I watched that game. For reasons that we'll discuss on Patreon. I'm curious about those stairwell rooms. I know Aria has them too. Don't know about Park MGM. Park MGM, all of the MGM resorts. Park MGM has stairwell rooms. Aria have them. Even New York have them. MGM Grand have them. Just about all of them. I think even Mandalay Bay. Now I'm not sure about Delano. I know Mandalay Bay have them too. I think they do. I'm not 100%. But Park MGM definitely have stairwell rooms. Will you be in Vegas on January 1st? That is a great question. I am not sure. That is TBD. Anything after Halloween weekend, I am undecided about. And I won't know till I get back from Halloween weekend, because I got too much going on for Halloween weekend and TVP weekend. So I'll let y'all know when I get back. Let's see. EDC weekend is going to be busy. Yes, it is. That's when I'll be there. Yeah, that weekend gonna be out the chain. You should have a good time. We was talking about that last week. EDC weekend gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be a vibe. So enjoy yourself. Shout out to the mods. MGM Grand and Caesars got the worst, not the link. Nah, I gotta video you on that. I just stayed at Caesars a couple of weeks ago. It won't nobody at the elevators. Every time I went to the elevators, and MGM Grand, yeah, MGM Grand, now you could make a case for MGM Grand. I could see why you would say that. I think the last time I was at MGM Grand, it was a line just to get to them elevators. But yeah, I was just at Caesars recently. It wasn't no line. And I was there for 4 days. Didn't wait in line at all. And the hotel was packed. And y'all know they got, well, if you don't know, they doing construction at Caesars Palace. It's the worst. All right, I gotta get up out of here. It's 6:01. My fault, Patreon folks. I'll be over there in a couple minutes. To everybody else in here, I appreciate all the love and support. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all want to come join us on Patreon? Link is in the description. Otherwise, I'll holler at y'all next Friday. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay out of trouble. Avoid these trolls because they will try to be negative, but you gotta dodge the negativity like I do and keep it pushing. Y'all have a great weekend, and same time next week. I'll holler at y'all.